Love is everywhere. We're back here with Linda and Art. We were talking about loving and happiness as a choice. And we are about spreading the love. So what do you plan to do, or what have you been doing to spread that love that you two have? Because I don't think you're going to keep it between yourselves.
Oh no, I have 2 daughters from my previous husband and 3 grandchildren. And they are not just mine, they are our grandchildren and our children.
We're a team now.
We're Team Birmingham. Yes.
Awesome. So do you spend a lot of time with your family?
Yes. My daughter lives in South Carolina, and we go there to visit. And we do spend lots of time. We have family get-togethers in California to see my family there.
Very nice.
We have friends and we have friends. Lots of friends.
Yes.
We believe in being busy, but we also believe in spending individual time by ourselves.
That's true.
When you walk in my door, I made a sign, and it says, the Birmingham, what's it say?
Family.
Birmingham family. And that's just Art and Linda. When you walk in our house, it's all full of items that mostly that I have made. I love.
She's the artist.
I love crafts.
Wow.
I love to paint. All the dining design. What is it? Dining design.
Yeah.
Where you drink. I take lots of classes, and all the pictures are on the wall. My favorite motto is "Life is good."
Yes.
I have a picture that says "Life is good." I have a painting that has a painting that I painted, and then a picture of Art and me with the grandkids on a swing.
Beautiful.
In South Carolina.
In South Carolina.
Oh,
She
wow.
imposed the one on the other.
From the
It's a
computer.
pretty picture.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I would like to see that one day.
You're welcome to come over.
Yes.
We are
And-
very welcoming.
Yes, and I am just so excited and happy for you two guys. And you inspire me a lot, because love is supposed to be shared, and love is feeling good and making the other person feel good too, right?
Oh yes, everybody is always welcome in our house. We make people feel welcome and feel good. Our house is a happy house.
Yes, and you say you're Greek too. What does the Greek say about love? Let's say. What about that Greek? What is that? Big fat wedding?
Oh, no.
That's my big fat Greek wedding.
Yes.
I love that movie.
Yes.
It's a happy movie. I think Greeks like to celebrate.
So is it true that once you married into a Greek lady, or Greek member of the family, that one marries the whole family?
Well, what do you think, sweetie?
We go every year into California to see the cousins.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
And we do have Greek food.
Oh, I love Greek food. Yes, I know that a family is very important. And of course, we show our love first in our family. They say charity begins at home. So we show the love first in our family. But most important thing,
And we have a very large Jewish side of my family also.
Very nice. But one important thing, Linda, you must have to have the love in order to share it.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yes. And that saying that you have to love yourself first is extremely
That's right.
important.
Very true. Yes, so because you cannot give love if you do not have love for yourself. So it has to begin with yourself. That's what I always try to tell everyone.
You're right.
Yes,
Very.
and you see, you are very loving. You have lots of love in you, and Art has a lot of love with him. So everybody around you guys feel the love. That is how I feel when I come see you at Toastmasters.
I hope so.
Yes, and tell me more, Art. How did you get to be so loving?
Well, I think you learn from your mistakes. All right? You do something wrong, okay, that didn't work. We won't do that anymore.
Right.
We'll try something different the next time. I'm actually a very quiet person.
Yes.
I don't talk too much.
Well, but I want to hear what you say
Well,
today.
I'm working on that.
Very good.
A part of the fact that Linda and I talk to each other. So that means I have to talk too.
Right. So there comes communication, guys.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Communication is key, they say. So.
And if he doesn't talk, I take it very personally.
Oh.
And I start to pout. And that's when he needs to get into gear and talk to me.
Oh, awesome.
And I always know if I answer the question incorrectly. If she asks me the same question again, I know that wasn't the right answer.
I see.
So I'll ask him again, and he should come up with the right answer, right?
Oh, wow. So you have this communication code between you two.
Yeah, don't we all have our own codes?
That's true. Yeah, they even talk about the love code. What do you think of that love code?
I don't know. Tell me what the love code is.
Why not? That is something that I have to find out myself. Love code. Well, love is based on emotions.
Yes, it
and for me personally, I am more heart than mind. So I love first before I think about something. Sometimes I decide depending on how I feel about something.
Mm-hmm.
And some people has told me I should change that. But hey, that is how I'm wired. I cannot change that,
You're a lot like me.
No reason
Yes.
to change it.
That's
It's
right.
a good way to be.
That's why, I don't know, I would like to think that I am a very loving person also. But, you cannot please everyone. So
No.
there are always somebody who's going to say, not true. But again, I don't take it personal. I just go about my way. But let's hear from you. Why me? Tell me, what do you feel about this love? Where does it come from? Or how does it come about?
For my love of art, or for my
For
love
your
of,
love, just love in general.
Well, I think it's a nature thing. I think some people are more lovers and some people are more thinkers. I'm more like you. I'm a very spontaneous person.
Yes. Oh.
A more feeling person.
That's right.
But Art, he's an introvert. I'm an extrovert.
Yeah.
But because of his experiences, he's becoming more extroverted and more talkative.
Yes, that's good.
Because we want this to be a successful marriage, right,
There
sweetie?
you
Yeah,
go.
and if somebody shuts down, then it all falls apart.
That's
It's
right. So
self-defeating.
you have to have this, like your logo. You have to have this union, this
Team Birmingham.
teamwork. Yes, everything. In order for something to work, it has to be a teamwork.
Has to be a mutual experience.
That's right. And they say,
One person cannot make a marriage. There are two people involved in a marriage.
yes.
Two people need to work on it. But the reality of relationships is that at one point somebody is going to work harder. Marriage isn't a 50-50. Marriage is sometimes
I don't
it's gonna
agree
be-
with that.
You do?
Marriage or any relationship for that matter is 100%, not 50-50.
Yeah.
Well,
I
some
want
peop-
100% from each.
Yeah, well, some people are going to work harder at certain times, but the decision to be married and to stay in a relationship needs to be mutual.
That's right.
People
Yes.
who have a foot out the door cannot have a
Oh, no.
successful marriage.
Yeah, no. That's
And
why.
The 50-50 thing, if you're keeping track so that you are only putting your 50% in, not going to work.
That's right. That's what I'm
That's-
talking
that's
about.
why you
It
say
has-
it.
yes,
You're all in.
100. Yes, you're all in or you're not.
Yep.
Yes,
That's right.
That's how I see it.
Yes.
But for me, in my relationship, there's going to be another show. But just to say, I have a lot of experiences, and I can say I can be a little bit of an expert on that love thing.
Well, I think another thing about love is that a lot of people get bitter about love because one love doesn't work out. Because I easily could have said, that's enough, I'm not going to do any more
Yes.
relationships because I had a bad one.
Yeah.
But we can't get so soured. Every relationship is going to be different.
That's right, because everybody is wired differently. Yes. And again, you have to keep going. You cannot give up because
You
life
cannot.
goes on.
Yes, life does go on.
Yeah, and if you and every day is a learning thing, and love is a learning process.
But I also believe that if you're out there looking for love, you probably aren't going to find it. I believe that love is something that you find unexpectedly.
That's right. I agree with that too, though.
Yes, it just doesn't. People that get online and try to find somebody, it's really hard to be out there looking for somebody. It's more like you're going to go to a grocery store or to some place, and you're going to find somebody.
And this is my opinion on that. You attract what you are, remember? So if you want love, you be love. You agree?
I agree very
So
much.
let me ask you, Art, how you become love?
I'm not sure. I,
Linda?
I think it's all about experience.
That's right. It's about you
Because you're not always going to be about love. There's
Sure.
everybody in a relationship. Art may have a bad day, I may have a bad day, and the idea is to give somebody respect. And,
Right.
and to give them space. Space is really important in your relationships. For all of our relationships,
That's true.
our friendship relationship, because if somebody is right on you and in your way all the time, how are you supposed to breathe?
I would feel more intimidated, and I would actually stay away
Yes.
if somebody does that to me. Yes.
So we cannot overpower each other. We have
That's
to give
right.
each other space.
Yes, because love is thinking about the other person.
exactly.
Yeah. So
If you love someone, you do things that they want. to
that
be
you
done.
also want.
Yeah, but I mean,
Kind of like going
See-
on this show, honey. You didn't quite want to do
wasn't
this.
my idea.
Yeah. Let me hear about that.
It was her.
Yes. Well, coming to the show, it was kind of. It's time, guys. We've been talking too much about. We are enjoying our time together so much. It's time. You know what? Let's wait for the next one. Stay here. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We are continuing on with our spreading the love with Art and Linda.
Thank
Be
you.
grateful.
Yes, gratitude.
Are you at a crossroads in